Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Title Town, some call it, a moniker that many claim, but this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Oklahoma Sooners taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Sooners will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. First down for this offense. The give is to Miller. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Throws to the wideout. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time.
Going deep. Catching stride inside the 15. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Second and goal for this offense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
There's just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
A couple of extra tight ends on the field is third and goal from the 1. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Alabama.
Didn't move it a millimeter on that last play, and now they'll try it again on third and goal from the 1. Back to pass, it's Milroe. Blasted as he lets it go. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama!
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like it, scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He wants to throw. Trying to get to it. Takes a shot as he lets it go. What a snag by the defense. He'll try to take it back. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he can find a receiver, and down he goes.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Now, a couple of times historically that the SEC has reached into the Big 12 during an expansion era, and the Big 12 would love to land a blow on the field here in this one.
Yeah, I think there probably is some of that with the Big 12. A lot of these teams, they used to be in our conference, and you've kind of ruined what we had built. So we got a chance now to make a dent in this, to show you, like, we're not just your, like, little recruiting system and little farm team, Jesse. Like, we're a real conference that wants to come out and make a statement.
I agree, David. I think the Big 12 throughout the years here recently has done a good job reloading and bringing in good quality programs with a lot of talented football players and those wide open, up-tempo, high-scoring offenses that can give any SEC defense problems.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. With the catch, it's Barnes. Crosses the 30.
The most realistic ass play ever.
It is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
An attitude run as he's dragged down after a pickup of 6 down to the 14. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
And the Sooners will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. On the move. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
On the move. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but into the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in the fourth quarter game.
So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. Trying to pound it in. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
Fires
Freaking Milrow.
Intercepted. Great move there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Alabama 7, Oklahoma 0.
2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll put the tight end in motion. On the run, it's Acha. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Ready to try the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down.
And your Alabama 1st and 9 will take over 1st and 10.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going and help around him a little bit with this system.
Six-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Dropping back, it's Milrow. Fires on the move. It's complete. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The evolution of the Alabama offense has always been built around what does the quarterback do best, and this guy's doing a lot of things well.
And we've seen some sensational ones.
No vision! No vision!
Really good runner. They built it around his feet. Really good passer. More about the passing game, explosive passing plays. So they'll They'll do whatever it takes to win.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw. And you've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard. So you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
Third and short now from their own 48. Quarterback will audible. He's looking to throw on third and short. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the fourth down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They're in the red zone. First and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw, it's Arnold. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. The ball pops out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the ref.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
They knock him down right there.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Quarterback checking the play. On second down, he'll fire. Keeps it going. Fires on the move. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Hey, how the hell? Dude came hella free.
Back to make, and I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows, and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. He slings it deep to the left.
God damn, Miro, killing me.
Did it all on third down, but now dealing with.
Come on.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field.
On to punt it away.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse, but move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. Floats it out in space. And they wrap him up, but not before he...
Second down.
For the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Going up top on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
The play action fake. Fires left. Makes a connection. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
They'll run the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it and try to get his offense some positive yards.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Operating in the red zone here on second down. DB's right up on the receivers. They want to run this quarterback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Third down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. Looking to throw, it's Arnold. He's got the tight end. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a first and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Motion from the offense. On second down, wants to throw it. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Trying to find his man on first down. Makes the grab. It's Prentice. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
Fires to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Tide with the 1st and 10. To the air, it's Milroe. He's got the back in the middle. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it out. It's Thompson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. Getting some heat.
Oh, that's a fumble. Oh, that's a fumble, Coach.
You can't do that. An illegal forward pass will cost the offense 5 yards. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Gets it past the marker. And they'll finally bring him down after he picks off a huge play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Shakes off the tackle. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. He'll bring it out. It's Thompson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process.
Come on, come on.
Who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
To the air, it's Arnold. Throws for the tight end. Got his man to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Really nice job threading the needle on that pass. They've got a lot of dudes that were able to do that in Norman, Oklahoma. Josh Heupel, Jason White, Sam Bradford, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts. The names go on and on and on. hurting you in the passing game with their vision, with their accuracy. This guy, I tell you, he fits right in this Oklahoma offense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. Still running at the any way you can.
I took a risk. I knew he was going to high-low me. I didn't know what he was going to do, though.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. At the 35, he's got room. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps. And man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Buys a little extra time. Throws toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Hey! That is
on 3rd and long from the 22. Wants to throw. It's Arnold. He'll try to do it himself.
I can't believe I missed that damn hit stick, bro.
And this is why
You got to get off the field.
Because guys like this have the football in their hand almost every single play. 3rd down, nothing open. He makes it happen himself. Now set up with a great scoring opportunity with 1st and goal.
It's complete on the right side.
I'm so trash, bro.
To shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. The offense set for a first down play. They'll go to the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
To the air. It's Milroe. Extending the play. Makes the grab. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Miller with the ball. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
Well, you're really positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football down, but nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On second down, he'll let it fly. Fires into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8.
Nigga, that's how you got your players matched up. I don't know what's going on.
To the air, it's Milroe. Quarterback strolling away from heat. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone.
Nigga hit me forward. Oh, man. Good run, boy. Good for your run. Good run, boy. You wanted that.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Oklahoma 21, Alabama 14.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown time.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And the extra point was good. And
it's a clutch drive, Milroe.
Tied up in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Louisville rolled to victory. And how about that Cardinals quarterback? Remember, this is a program that produced Lamar Jackson.
All right, 0-0. Let's get it.
Rush about a play caller there. That's saying something. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Arnold. It's complete to
It's a fumble, coach.
He's brought down solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That line.
Gotta give us the game, coach.
Met him there and forced the TFL.
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Ooh, good freaking play.
He's got it, and they convert. At midfield, he's got room. A huge
Way to stand in there. That was a good play.
He ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Come on!
Man, it's sharp.
Well, another catch by the defense. Hey, this defense now in the 2nd level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep fighting on fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle and make a play on the ball.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short.
Oh, they gotta give me that strip. He hit him up that long. That's a strip.
After taking that lift.
And that's all you want, right? You want that 1st down. Understand the situation. Understand I got to get north and south, get a 1st down, get a new set of downs.
The Sooners have their offense in high gear. Pocket starts to collapse. He just
That was
throws
Pete right
it
there.
away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the right. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. It's short, and you're in the middle range. What do you do here?
Let's go.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The completion well past the sticks. They get him down with this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. This defense needing this energy from the crowd in a goal-to-go situation. Calls his own number.
Come on!
A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer.
Come on, man. You're getting killed out there.
On design plays. If you can just give them a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done right.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone.
Oh, kick it. Oh. Hey, why do you want to hold me? Why do you want to hold me? That's a pick.
That one wasn't picked off. These are small windows to throw into down here in the red zone. Defense tipped it up in the air. A lot of defenders lurking around. Lucky that ball hit the ground.
It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Going for 6. Touchdown Sooners. They move on top here in the 4th. Now for the extra point try late in the game. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Wants to throw on first down.
Ooh.
He wants a big play here late. And he hauls it in inside the 30.
Hey, I went down to see that defender there. So, whoa. See, buddy there, like, hold on.
That they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Hands it off. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The back goes in motion. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Feeling some heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack down here.
I didn't like that at all.
In the waning moments, that could be a costly play.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean. And sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football.
All right, Mike.
And then the rush gets home.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that one's in.
Oh, Milroe kind of killing me, bro.
Couldn't hook up.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. Desperate to convert, and he'll...
Didn't work out how I wanted to work out. Good game.
Down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the 4th down conversion. And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Give to the running back. And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situation.